Hey everybody, Genesis7 here, bringing you another Sega Heroes video, and in today's character overview, we are going to be looking at Baby. Now, of course, Baby is part of the Super Monkey Ball series, but before we go into his in-game statistics and his shard locations, let's have a brief history of Baby. Baby made his debut in Super Monkey Ball 2. He came from the future to prevent Dr. Badboon from ruining his mother, who is MeeMee, and his father, who is AiAi, relationship, to help bring all the bananas back to Jungle Island. And here's a fun factorino. Did you know, in Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, if you play through all the party games at least once, Baby will be playable in the Robo Suit. He accelerates better than the normal Baby, but he doesn't fit into smaller spaces. Now with that out of the way, let's have a look at Baby in Sega Heroes. His hero color is blue, his rarity is legendary, and his type is controller, so he has the Tide of Battle in the very small palm of his hands. Now, for those that are wondering where you can obtain shards for Baby, you can find Baby in the Ultimate Chest, which can be found in the shop menu. He can also be found in the Survival Chest in the Survival Shop, but of course, these legendaries have a 0.25% chance of dropping. And you can find Baby in the Survival Shop for a total cost of 120 Mega Survival Tokens, which will net you 4 Baby Shards. Now let's have a look at Baby's in-game abilities. His max skill is Tantrum. Baby blasts his enemies with an ear-spitting cry. This will cost a total mana of 14. Now this deals physical damage to each enemy, of which will increase as you level up Baby, and the target that you were originally targeting will lose 4 mana, and if Baby is boosted, each enemy will lose 4 mana. Now looking at Tantrum, it is just a plain, simple physical hit, but taking away the mana from the opposition. Again, if you are boosted, you'll be taking it from all the enemies, which can really change the tide of the battle. This can prevent some of your opposition from executing those devastating mana attacks and really put you in control, so you can eliminate those hard hitters faster. His star skill is Diaper Dash. Baby revs up and dashes into the enemy. This deals physical damage, of which will increase as you level up Baby. And again, if Baby is boosted, this will also inflict stun for 2 turns. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, well, that's the second time we've seen boosted. Baby seems to rely on boosted quite a lot, but we'll go into that in detail when we look at his passive. But looking at Diaper Dash as an ability as a whole, it deals the damage, it deals the numbers, and again, if you are boosted, it deals a stun, which is a very nice combination, especially for 2 turns. It gives you that time to prepare an attack, maybe use Tantrum again to take away a mana, so you can really control the tide of battle. You see where I'm going with this? Controller. You can really control the tide of battle. So looking at Diaper Dash, without going into detail with the boosted, it is a pretty decent star skill to have. And his passive is Future Baby. Having travelled from the future, Baby uses his knowledge to prepare for the fight. So when another ally drops below 50% health, Baby gains boosted. When an ally is downed, Baby loses boosted. If Baby is boosted when another ally takes damage, Baby adds 1 mana. And Baby's team has resist chance, of which will increase as you level up Baby. A lot of words in this one, but let's break it down. So essentially, whenever one of your allies drop below half health, that's how you get the boosted buff. Essentially, what boosted does is trigger some of the combo attacks, much like Gina, as you've seen in one of my previous Sega Hero character reviews for Gina. So when that ally is down, Baby loses boosted. Now just looking at that first bullet point, the ally that drops below 50, you do not want them to get downed because you're going to lose boosted, and boosted is pretty vital to Baby's other skills. So I suggest taking Big with you because Big can pick up taunt when an ally drops below 50% health, which fits perfectly because he also supplies the blue tiles. He is a necessity to bring the best out of Baby. Now going to the second bullet point of where an ally takes damage, Baby adds 1 mana. So essentially, whatever one of your allies takes a hit while you're in boosted, they will gain 1 mana. And again, this can change the tide of battle. You could be 1 mana away from a devastating hit that can really clear the battlefield for you. So this is definitely one to bear in mind. And the final bullet point is the fact that your team will have a resist chance. And if you didn't know what resist is, it's a certain percentage of resist debuffs. Again, this will increase as you level up Baby, but looking at that, that is a damn good passive to have, especially if you combine with Baby's mother, MeeMee, who also has a resist passive. You can be resisting pretty much any debuff thrown at you. So if you're going against a team of the Lassics, which you probably won't, but if you're going against a team that busts out the debuffs, you're going to be well protected. So looking at Baby as a whole, he is definitely controlling the tide of battle. Boosted is vital, so you want to keep your character that has dropped below 50% alive. That is why Big is vital. MeeMee is vital to keep bringing in the healing, the regeneration, and the additional resist. And if I was to bring in a yellow character, you probably want someone that can dish out some DPS, so probably bring in Joe or Adam Hunter from the Streets of Rage series, and I think you've got yourself a pretty solid team. I think Baby is a pretty underrated character. I don't see many people with him in Arena. I don't see many people talking about him, but once you have him, work him into that team and you will not look back. And for those that are interested, his max power is 70,030 and his max health is 236,351. And that's about everything I've got to say about Baby. He's definitely a good controller to have in your team. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like along with a comment if you use Baby and what you think. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a hell of a lot. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.